Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. This is Vaibhavi Sawant and let's start with today's headlines. Cryptocurrencies pare losses, tracking higher US stocks, Bitcoin hovers about $20,000. Court issues an arrest warrant against Terra's DogeCoin, Luna nosedives 40% in 2 hours. Binance CEO ChangPeng Zhao says EU regulations will be adopted globally. Meta teams up with India's IT ministry to launch Metaverse startup Accelerator. New York Museum considers buying NFTs from auction proceeds. Blockchain startup Diamond Standard raises $30 million to fund expansion. Dubai's MetaFi secures $3 million funding from industry heavyweights. JP Morgan's backed $20 million round for blockchain infrastructure startup Terra. Chicago Bulls to drop the Aurax NFT collection on Coinbase. And let's get into the story in detail. Cryptocurrencies pared some of the deep cuts registered earlier in the day after US stocks rose in early trades, pointing to volatility. Bitcoin traded about $20,000, while Ethereum's native coin fluctuated near $1,600. US stock advanced after a wild day of trading spurred by a stronger than expected inflation report. The S&P 500 rose 0.3% a day after the benchmark index plummeted 4.3% in its worst sell-off since June 2020. The Dow Jones Industrial Average edged up 0.2%, while the tech-focused Nasdaq Composite advanced 0.4%. The latest inflation data destroyed investors' hopes that the Federal Reserve will likely slow its aggressive pace of interest rate increase, with bets of a central bank hiking its key lending rate by 1 percentage point at its meeting later this month. Bitcoin was recently trading around $20,300, down over 4.3% in the past 24 hours. ETH, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,600, little change in a similar time span. The Ethereum network is set to transition to a proof-of-stake protocol on September 15 after a long-awaited event called the Merge. All other altcoins traded mixed on value buying. The CEO of Terraform Lab is in custody along with a few other people, 4 months after the widely reported collapse of Terra platform and its Terra USD stablecoin that set off a domino effect across the cryptocurrency market. A warrant has been issued for Kwon and 6 other people by court in the capital of South Korea due to alleged violations of nation's Capital Markets Act. The Luna coin itself plunged more than 40% in just 2 hours, from $4.192 to $2.88, as the cryptocurrency industry continues to struggle to recover from the Terra's implosion aftershocks. The European Union's Markets in Crypto Assets or MiCA legislation is likely to become the global standard for regulatory oversight, Binance founder and CEO ChangPeng Zhao said while speaking at Binance Blockchain Week in Paris on Wednesday. CZ said that the EU MiCA regulation will most likely be copied around the world owing to the simplicity of obtaining a single license to operate across Europe. CZ also expressed some concerns over MiCA, particularly its limitations on stable coins, as the regulation plans to limit the issuance of US dollar-backed stable coins. Meta has collaborated with India's IT ministry to launch an accelerator program that targets extended reality startups. According to the announcement, Meta will initially select 80 startups for the bootcamp before trimming the program beneficiaries to 40. It is a part of Meta's $50 million XR programs and research fund. The company will help the final 40 early-stage startups with research and development, helping them to launch feasible products and services. According to the Meta, the entrepreneurs will also have access to venture capital funding and will be able to maximize the program by expanding their consumer base and forming new partnerships. The company recently partnered with Central Board of Secondary Education, the body governing private and public school education in the country, to launch new products that could help accelerate the adoption of extended reality. The New York Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA, is evaluating buying non-fungible tokens, that is NFTs, with some of the proceeds of an auction of William S. Paley's art collection. According to a report of the Wall Street Journal, the museum plans to sell $70 million worth of collection gathered by the founder of the CBS broadcasting network, which it has been holding since he died in 1990. The museum has a team of people monitoring the digital art market, and it is considering purchasing digital art connected to NFTs, the report said, citing Galen Lowry, the director of MoMA. Blockchain startup Diamond Standard, which is tokenizing diamonds to create a new investable asset class, raised $30 million in a Series A funding round led by venture capital firm Left Lane and investment management firm Horizon Kinetics. Diamond Standard is aiming to use the new funding to expand its production capacity and accelerate distribution of its tokenized products. Dubai Metaverse firm MetaFi raised the new funding of $3 million from the array of big names in the Web3 industry: Double P Group, Maven Capital, OKX, Block Dream Ventures, Megala Ventures, Magnus Capitals, Legion Ventures, SL2 Capital, X21 Digital, Good Games Guild, Metagaming Guild, Mintable Go Fund and Athena Ventures were among the participants. To build its first core product, the trading metaverse, MetaFi will use the funding to offer a new kind of social trading experience governed by its users. Over 90,000 people are waitlisted for the platform launch later this year. Onera, a startup building infrastructure to connect the tokenized asset network of traditional finance world, has raised $20 million in a Series A funding round from backers that included banking giant JP Morgan and private asset management firm LRC Group. Onera wants to connect the tokenized platform and trading interfaces being launched by traditional finance companies. Other investors in the round were Trapper Gordon Horn, Tokentus Investment AG, Accomplice Blockchain, Polymorphic Capital, the Ropage Group, and Archux. The Chicago Bulls is entering the NFT space with the Aurex NFT collection. The legendary basketball club has 6 rings to their names and an emblem that hasn't been changed since 1966. One of the most experienced artists working on this NFT campaign is the former Google creative director Julian Killam, better known as Logic. Chicago Bulls' first entrance into the Web3 space is community-focused. This time, it's After School Matters, a charity in Chicago. The program provides after-school activities for students to improvise communities. Moreover, After School Matters organizes summer camps and covers leadership development, sports, arts, and communication. That's it for today. This is Vaibhavi Sawant signing off. Keep watching 3.0 TV.